Today is the day that we all been waiting for. The new Call of Duty Warzone update patch today for season 1 came out, and they made a few big moves, and I'm here to unpack them. Hi, how you doing? I'm Cleese89, and we do all the unpacking when it comes to Warzone and many various other games if we do play them. I do stream on Twitch and TikTok every other day, and I hope to see you guys there when I'm live. I start at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I hope you guys can make it. So let's get right into it. This is the season 1 patch notes. We're gonna go over them and see exactly what was changed for season 1. So it says season 1 patch notes, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 season 1 patch notes. That's great. So the first thing we're gonna unpack is multiplayer. So today we have the UIX bug fixes. It says adjusted several attachment descriptions to better reflect their true effects, which is great because we were getting a lackluster of that, and now we should be able to see the attachments a lot better. Resolve issues causing the player to be unexpectedly kicked back to the multiplayer menu in multiple scenarios. Me personally, I never had that happen to me, but I'm sure across millions of people, I'm sure this has happened, and that's why they're fixing it. Various different bullets here to describe exactly what's going on. Next, address an issue causing the incorrect weapon model to appear while selecting a blueprint in the gunsmith. Once again, that's never happened to me. Maybe I haven't been paying attention to that to that much detail, but here they are fixing it, which is great. Gameplay, weapon check animation will no longer play upon respawn in small map playlists. So note this, right? This change went live on January 4th, but now it's just period. It's no ifs and buts about it. It's just that's what's happening. So in progression, corrected unlock requirements displayed for the throwing knife star equipment. Haven't noticed that either. Corrected unlock requirements displayed for multiple attachments. The Ravage 10 stock, the Rival 9 compensator muzzle. Yes, I did notice that actually, so I'm glad they fixed that. Resolve the spelling mistake in the Kingslayer Kings challenge. Didn't notice that either, but I'm glad they fixed it. Daily bonus challenge completion will no longer appear as challenge name missing in the notification tray. Okay, that's smart. So various maps: Afghan Invasion, Meat, Rust, Spare Yard, Terminal. So Afghan added additional spawn points to increase the quality of spawn selection in team deathmatch and domination. This will help out a lot. Invasion, increase operator lighting to address poor visibility in certain areas. You know what? That was a point that I've made many times to my teammates, like, hey, I couldn't see him. So this, perfect, smart. Adjusted spawn to prevent unnecessary spawn flips while the bus station capture point P3 is active in hard point. That was a big problem also. In Meat, adjusted spawns to prevent players in the garage from killing enemies upon respawn. I had to deal with that a few times, so thank you for fixing that. Rust, increased consistency of quality spawn selection. Spare Yard, players can no longer become stuck upon respawning in storage. Perfect. Terminal, adjusted spawn points near security to prevent unfavorable spawn conditions in team deathmatch and domination. I'm glad they took initiative to actually fix the things that need to be fixed. Modes, gun game, remove a placeholder image found in the stats tab of the scoreboard. Okay, didn't notice that either. Gun mode is not a gun is not a mode that I played a lot. I believe I played it one time, so I did not notice that. Operation Spearhead War, loadout drop field upgrade will no longer destroy the tank and cause a stalemate. Okay, that's perfect. Weapons and attachments. Ooh, okay, this is pretty gnarly. All right, submachine guns. The AMR9, once unlocked, the Jack Eden double barrel kit attachment can now be equipped. That's perfect because I was wondering how to unlock that and I just had no clue how to do so. The WSP9 incompatible hybrid optic attachment can no longer be equipped. Okay. Handguns, the TYR, once unlocked, the Jack Beholder rifle kit attachment can now be equipped. Equipment, scatter mine, tactical, reduce explosion damage to 1 to prevent lethality in hardcore modes. Note, this change does not apply to core modes. Okay. Kill streaks, remote turret. Repositioning the turret will no longer cause it to become more vulnerable to incoming damage than intended. Nice. So it looks like in customization, improve white accent color coverage of Atlanta Phase 2024 camos. So it looks like zombies had some changes made to it also. The Ether Blade, I may be pronouncing that wrong, but here we are, address an issue where players would lose their Ether Blade if it was thrown at and hit a harvester orb. Close duplication, explored associated with ammo cache. Okay, all right. Gameplay, weekly challenges, week 4. Address an issue that prevented the destroy 5 vehicles with a recommended weapon challenge from tracking. Okay, we definitely need that to work. The general, address an issue where the maximum reserve ammo for some weapons was inconsistent between Urkenstan and the Dark Ether Rift. UIX weapons addressed an issue that prevented the gutter knife from appearing correctly in the weapon selected menu. So this was pretty big as far as an update. Camos, it says here, address an issue where some players were unable to progress MW2 weapon camo challenges after the MW3 season 1 update. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, if you haven't had your MW2 camos and you were trying to grind them, and now you could successfully grind them in MW3 and get your reward. Stability, added various crash and stability fixes. Thank goodness. We also have a lot of Warzone patch notes also for season 1. Here it is. So it looks like they fixed a bunch of bugs, which we probably needed. Fixed an issue preventing CDL team bundles from unlocking properly when purchased from the store. Fixed an issue causing event progress to not track properly on the front end menu. I've noticed that also. Fixed an issue preventing emblems from being awarded properly for prestige level progress. Okay, I think I noticed that. I wasn't pretty sure because it didn't really have anything to do with my gameplay. Fix an issue causing some soap operated skins to not have appropriate menu. I noticed that also, and the text. I did notice that. The image and the text, I did notice that. All right, so for Warzone, the weapon adjustment. So it says, please note that additional weapon adjustments will be going live in season 1 reloaded, which is slated to release on January 17th. We will have another patch note, another weapon balancing on January 17th. So if nothing was nerfed, they may revise that on the 17th update. So it looks like the MTZ was nerfed. So the max damage reduced to 85, down from 95. So it went from 95 to 85. That's big, but I don't think it's big enough. Pause. And the min damage reduced to 78, down from 84. To me, I feel like it still might be usable in Warzone if you know what you're doing, and if you're in the right position, you may still be able to use it. But I don't think this was nerfed hard enough for us to not use it, period. Attachment adjustment. Ammunition, the snake shot. This attachment will re-enable with the scheduled playlist update at 10 a.m. Pacific time on the 17th. So damage per pellet at max range reduced to 12, down from 34. That is huge. That is a nerf. And I don't think with that nerf, anyone is going to use this in Warzone. That's just my opinion. Bugs fixed. Fix more collision issues with various elements across Urkenstan, allowing players to explore, peek, shoot through them. Fix an issue allowing players to duplicate loadout drop markers. I noticed that also in Warzone. Fix an issue causing the dead silence icon to unintentionally appear in the kill cam. I've noticed that also. Fix an issue allowing players to exploit the cash deposit balloon and plunder. Fix an issue allowing players to duplicate items in the backpack menu. I noticed that. I did notice that, and I may have used it. Fix an issue causing players to get stuck in a gulag. This one was a big one because ultimately, if you were stuck in a gulag, no one would win the game. So that one was a big one. Fix an issue causing the after action report to end abruptly. I did notice that a few times. Fixing the issue causing some attachments to not appear correctly when equipped on certain weapons. Fixing the issue preventing the dual Kamas unlock challenge from tracking properly. Fixing the issue causing players to be sent back to the front menu. Wow. While navigating attachments in the gunsmith. I've never had that happen to me, but I'm pretty sure if they're fixing it, it's happened to somebody out there. Also, here's what's live now that we could play. Battle Royale, of course, big map, solos, duos, and trios. Resurgence, we had to switch it up. Community vote, it's whoever won, that's who made the list. So right now, we have Orlov military base, trios only. We have Vondel, quads only. We have big map, duos, and quads only. Vondel and Ashika, the map rotation, that's only for solos. And Lockdown is only Vondel quads. Also, there's no plunder this week. We don't know when it'll come back. For the people that love plunder, we don't know when he'll come back, but this is what's live right now. So ultimately, this is the patch notes for Warzone multiplayer just across the board. If you have not liked and followed me yet and subscribed, now is the time to do so. I truly appreciate you for watching this video. You guys have a good one. Be blessed. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.